Today I will be explaining how to interpret the report of ABG analysis. Many physiotherapy students find it difficult to interpret the results of ABG analysis. In today's lecture, I will try to explain how to interpret ABG analysis report in a very short and easy manner. ABG analysis is done to know the status of oxygenation, ventilation and pH, that is acid-base balance of the body. For doing this, a blood sample is taken from an artery. Most likely it will be the radial artery at the wrist or the brachial artery of the arm or the femoral artery of the leg. For interpreting the ABG analysis report, we need to know the normal values of certain components. There are 5 key components. The first key component is the blood pH. The normal blood pH is 7.4. However, the range of 7.35 to 7.45 is considered to be the normal range. Any value that is below 7.35 will be considered as acidosis. A value higher than 7.45 will be considered as alkalosis. The next key component is PaO2, that is partial pressure of oxygen in arterial blood. The normal value is 80 to 100 millimeters of mercury. Third key component is PaCO2, that is partial pressure of carbon dioxide in arterial blood. The normal value of this is 35 to 45 millimeters of mercury. The fourth key component is bicarbonate, abbreviated as HCO3, and the normal value of bicarbonate in blood is 22 to 26 moles equivalent per liter. And the fifth key component is SaO2, that is oxygen saturation, and the normal value is 95 to 100%. Now, the normal blood pH is maintained by 2 essential components in the body, that is the respiratory component and the metabolic component. Respiratory component indicated by PaCO2, metabolic component indicated by HCO3. Now, what are the steps that should be followed for interpreting an ABG result? Step number 1, look into the pH. pH less than 7.35 indicates acidosis. pH more than 7.45 indicates alkalosis. Step number 2, look into PaCO2. It is the respiratory component of the pH. PaCO2 value more than 45 indicates acidosis, and PaCO2 value less than 35 indicates alkalosis. Always remember that PaCO2 moves in opposite direction that of the pH. Increase in PaCO2 will cause fall in pH and vice versa. Step number 3, look into bicarbonate, HCO3. It is the metabolic component of blood pH. HCO3 value less than 22 means acidosis. SCO3 value more than 26 means alkalosis. So again remember that HCO3 moves in same direction as that of the pH. A rise in the SCO3 value will cause a rise in pH value. A fall in SCO3 will cause a fall in pH value. We use the abbreviation ROME to remember this. R stands for respiratory, O stands for opposite, M stands for metabolic, and E stands for equal. That means respiratory component moves opposite to that of the pH, whereas metabolic component moves in equal direction that of the pH. ROME, Rome. Step number 4, we need to look at the possibility of compensation. Now, if there is a disturbance in the pH caused, for example, by the respiratory component, the metabolic component will pitch in to neutralize the effect, and it is vice versa. So we have to look into the possibility of a compensation. So how do we do this? We first read the pH value, and then we find out, we ascertain why the disturbance has been caused, whether it is because of the respiratory component or metabolic component, and if it is because of respiratory component, whether the metabolic metabolic component is compensating for it or not, or whether if the disturbance is caused by the metabolic component, the respiratory component is compensating for it or not. And the last step is looking into oxygen saturation. We need to look into PaO2 value to ascertain whether there is hypoxemia, and we also need to find out the SaO2 value to ascertain whether there is tissue hypoxia. Now there is a term that is called as base excess or base deficit. The normal range of base excess or base deficit is -2 mole equivalent per liter to +2 mole equivalent per liter. Base excess is actually the amount of strong acid that is required to restore the pH of the blood to 7.4, which is the normal pH of the blood. And base deficit is the amount of strong alkali that is required to restore the pH value to 7.4. A base excess of more than +2 means metabolic alkalosis, whereas a base deficit of -2 indicates or it implies a metabolic acidosis. So I hope this has cleared the concept of interpretation of ABG analysis.